you go to other countries, as a black, they want to see, they're inviting you, they want to see you.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I know that whenever the American guy go to other countries, black African American, wherever in the world, the way you've been treated is very different than the US.
Mm-hmm.
And if you go to Africa, you're gonna feel like you're home. The weather is good, the energy is good, everything is good, and it's cheap.
Mm-hmm.
Way cheaper than the US.
Mm-hmm.
You can buy land, property, do whatever. And if all the African Americans take it that way, they're gonna make money here and invest in Africa. And whatever they're doing here, if you go to Africa, just do it there. Because we got everything. All the natural resources we have, but we can't explore them because we don't have the knowledge to explore it. We don't have the equipment to explore it.
Mm-hmm.
But the European guy, they do. The American guy, they do. So they go to Africa, they export everything, they bring it back in, and they go. So what if we just go to Africa and stay there with the knowledge we have and explore it? And build Africa. In 10 years, they're going to turn, you're going to see some European guy or some white American guy say, we got to go to Africa to get our life better. I swear to God.
I hear what you're saying, but the women got to be on board, and they are not.
Which woman?
The African women.
Here in the U.S. or in Africa?
I think more so here in the U.S. They're not with that. They're not with it. They don't want it. They don't want to work with black African women. Black American women. They don't want to do it.
You know why?
I don't know why.
We gotta find out why. And to find out why, just look at the lifestyle of different communities.
I know, but it's
the lifestyle.
But if you can be accepting of your own people, because people are different. People have to have the freedom to be who they are. People have, even with my son, even though his decisions were bad decisions, I talked to him, but I did not hogtie him. I did not force him. I'm going to cut off money. I'm going to cut off love. Because you're making bad decisions. I was always there for him. If he ever called me, I was there for him. Morning, noon, or night. Because he has his own life. I didn't, even though he came through me, I didn't create him. His life is in Allah's hands. It's for Allah to say. It's not for me to say. So if Allah allows me to be a black American woman, and Allah has allowed for Africans to come here from everywhere, men, women, and children, for us to be in the same space. If Allah wants us to be in unity and to work together, then who should be opposing it? I'm not opposing it. If they want to oppose Allah, that is up to them. That is up to them. Even when I've had people who have been Muslim, who have been very rude to me, I said, let me tell you something. I will tell Allah on you. Believe me. Believe me. Because you know, as well as I know, that you are not supposed to be treating me in this way. Okay? But they do because they feel like I'm ignorant and I don't know any better. Believe you me, I know. I have been to the mosque. I have my own copy of the Quran. And I have lived in Baghdad. So, no. But they will try it. A lot of people will try to do all kinds of things. And it's not just that it's only happened to me. It's just that for me, I was able to pull on a lot of the knowledge that I know and my experiences. And when I speak with authority. It's not that I don't know what I'm talking about. I know what I'm talking about. And if I say I'm going to Allah, you better believe I am. I surely am, and I'm one of the ones that I'm gonna tell everything. You ain't gonna mess with me now. You ain't gonna mess with me, because if it was not for Allah, I wouldn't be meeting them in the first place. When you saw me, it was through the will of Allah that you even contacted me, because you didn't have to see me at all. And didn't have to contact me. And when I texted you back, you didn't have to say, yes, okay, I will do that. Everything happens just like you said. It's not by coincidence. It is by divine order. It is by divine order.
Yeah. So was that your picture on the profile?
Yes.
That was a long time ago, right?
Yes.
Yeah. But yeah, we met for a reason, and I think we're gonna have, I don't know, have chance to talk again, and then try to make a change, because it's not only one hand. It has to be 1,000 hands.
Mm-hmm.
Change.
Well, I know for you seem like an ambassador for Africa and wanting Black people to come to Africa. But
like for Black community.
Yes, and I think that it would be good, but I know that, how can I say this? We came here to America also, to help to build this country. And a lot of us that were born here in this country, it's the reason why this country has succeeded in so many ways.
Yeah.
And wherever it is that Black people go or whatever, they always contribute to the community. So there are many who are, doing different things in Africa, just like you were saying, even with Akon, and he's just one person.
And there are some others, because it's just that they don't know. They're not famous, because Akon is famous, and he's using that to make his dream come true. And I know when he's done with the Avon City and stuff, and that way, like all the famous guy, he knows his agenda. He's gonna invite them to the inauguration, and then when they come to the inauguration, they're gonna visit Senegal. And as he said, Senegal is kind of the interest of Africa. That's the door. Because from Senegal, you're facing the Atlantic Ocean. And Senegal is the entrance to get into Africa. After from Senegal, you can go wherever you want.
Well, I think what the whole thing about Africa is you don't want Africa to become like America. So there has to be a way to make Africa successful yet authentically African.
But it's not gonna be in America. It can be. It can be. Because we African. And if we developed and we got what we want, we got jobs and everything, infrastructure and all those things, like Africa looking at here in the US or in Europe or somewhere else. If you got all those things in Africa, all you're gonna think is like how we're gonna make our life better. But not like, because in the US what I understand is there is a manipulation, and that is, you see the Black community, they're killing each other. since long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
Guns, drugs, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
The majority who doing that, that's the black community. And if you look into the other side, there are some other communities, but they're not doing that.
Yeah, they are. It's just not reported.
I mean, yeah, they are, but it's not something that we're seeing.
Right.
And
It's a big thing with black people doing it, because black people are the source of all of the success for this country. So they're very concerned about black people killing black people. It's more important than white people killing white people, or Chinese killing Chinese, or Filipino killing Filipino.
Yeah.
Because if this country has no Filipinos, the country will be fine. If the country is without Chinese people, the country will be fine. Because the culture and the work that drives this country is black people.
That's the thing. If someone knows about America, it's because of black people. Basketball, football, music, cinema, whatever.
Everything, fashion, everything, fashion, beauty, everything.
Everything. That's the black who hold that. So that's why I'm saying, if we know who we are, and know that without us, nothing will happen, and that's the point. As long if you know that, we good.
I already know.
But we know it. But the way things going, for example, it has to change, and the way to change it is like, make us stop. We are black. We got the economy. We got the power to use. Because of us, everybody knows the use. So let's take what we got and just bring it somewhere else, and we'll see.
I just know we have to do whatever it is that Allah calls us to do. And then not in our time, but in Allah's time. Just like what it is that I'm doing, I am doing what I am supposed to be doing.
But we gotta fight something first. We gotta fight people just like being black. If you look at the black man, don't try to kill him. Even if you got beef and stuff, he got your money or he did something to you, that's fine. I think fight is the best way to resolve problem, but not gun. Because if you kill someone, he's gone and you're still alive. And then,
well, it's up to you men. It's up to you men, because it's not this black on black crime. It's not black women doing it. It's black men.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Okay, that's up to y'all.
Every man I'm saying and talk to them, I'm like telling them, man, this is not the right thing to do. Because if you kill it, your brother is dead, and you're living, and you're enjoying your life at some point. And just think about it. When the moment you're enjoying your life, and you say, your life is beautiful, are you gonna think about the people that you've been shot because of you, the people who died to pass away because of you? So you didn't give them the opportunity to enjoy their life. You decide to their life. No. Because one day you're gonna die. So you can't decide to someone else. Whatever happened, let's go fight. Let's go punching each other, and you know that this guy is stronger than me, and then you're gonna let it go. Like a jungle. You know, lion is lion, tiger is tiger. You know, whatever is whatever, and each one know each other. There's no gun in the jungle, and they still live. So that's the same way. If we just take it that way, make sure that if you say this is the fake nigga, this nigga is the fake, this nigga is the snitch. Don't
be using those words on my channel. This is for 16 to 24-year-olds.
But just let you know that whatever you saying fake or snitch or whatever F word is, you gotta leave that F word to the guns. That's the guns who's the fake thing. The weapon you got, that's the fake thing. But you gotta fake to do fake things, because fake things is like just seeing someone sitting on his car and you just shot him and go. That's fake. That's fake. Because you know, if you shot him, he's not gonna rip us. That's fake. So you're using fake things to do that. But talk to him, hey, why you did that to me? And you argue and you know each other and each one know the position and then go. And that will never happen tomorrow. But why using guns?
I just think that we need to put Allah first. Everything is in a divine order. And when we will be able to notice the signs, when Allah says it is time, you will see a change that will happen, that will allow you to break forth. So right now, it's like seed that is in the ground. There's things that are going on above ground, but the seed is growing, putting down roots, and nobody can see it. And when it's ready to spring forth from the ground and everything, it will do so in its own proper time. When Allah is ready, then it will happen. So all we have to do is just do what we're supposed to do. Do what Allah has given you to do. What He has not given you to do, don't worry about that. When it comes to other people's decisions about how they live their life, that is not in your hands. That is up for Allah to decide. Allah decides life and death. And what it is that we need to do, that is not our responsibility.
Allah decides life and death.
That's right.
In some points, we can argue that way. But in some point, we got to take Allah.
I know, but what I'm saying to you, this is what always with Allah, because that's the only way that there can be success. Because anything that's outside of Allah is not going to last.
Yeah. Because but other human being first. The other human beings, like if you guys say treat others the way you want to be treated.
Right.
As long as you're saying that, so in any kind of situation, be in the other person's position and look at it in different ways.
Right.
If it was me, it was here.
But remember what we started out with? It's about how a person's perspective is. If a person is in a position, just like you were saying about the black African, black American that you were talking to, about being there to do a job. He's a young person, 20 years old, and he's saying, oh, my life sucks. Because that's the way he sees it. If that's the way that he sees it, you can't change his perspective. You can do what you can do, but the final decision is in Allah's hands.
All belongs to Him too. Well, Allah sometimes He watch.
I think Allah is the one that makes it to happen. If
Allah, let's say God, because you Christian. How do you call God?
I call God by a lot of different names. Allah is still God to me. Allah is still God to me.
Oh, that's cool. But it's just, that's you said that's men who kill each other, not women. But only woman can change a man.
That's true. But it has to, because a woman can talk, like, okay, I'll give you an example. My older son, he's married. He listens to his wife. I don't have to say anything to him. His wife tells him different things and says this and says that. That is her responsibility. While he was with me, as a mom, I said to him, you need to do this, you need to do that. And he would listen to me. My youngest son, I would say this and this and this, and he would listen to me until he came of age. Then he made his own decisions, but he had a wife too. But he did not listen to her, because the final decision is between him and God. The final decision is between him and God.
Yeah, for sure. He got a final decision.
That's it.
Yeah. But things,
a woman cannot be responsible to that level. Now, if God has blessed you with a woman who is reasonable and wise and who loves you, and you don't want to listen to her. Again,
there's
there's
different people, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So that to me, just like everything starts with Allah, everything ends with Allah.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
But, it's not. Sometimes it's not easy, but
No, it's not.
But what I'm trying to do on my side is just whoever knows me, whoever sees me, I'm just trying to show them positive vibration, positive things.
Mm-hmm.
And it doesn't mean that you gotta hold a gun or do whatever you want to do to be successful or to be respected.
Mm-hmm.
Just respect yourself, and they will respect you.
Right.
And the way to respect yourself is like treat yourself as a king.
Mm-hmm.
Don't hurt yourself. Don't hurt yourself. Respect yourself and take care of yourself. And then whoever comes look at you, he's taking care of himself. If I want to be with this guy, I better take care of myself, and together we take care of ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
Because I met someone. We met. It's been a year, and as I just met her, I knew that she's not the type of woman that I want to be with.
Mm-hmm.
But she was attracted like me. I didn't push her, but I just let her know that